What's up, world? I'm Marc Marcel. This video is entitled God and Its Universes. Um, People, we have a very misconception about God. God, the one, the everything, which it is the one, the everything. But there's more than one God. God, what God is to us right now, the God we know, the only God we know, is a duplicate of the original God. And there are other duplicates of that original God. The Godhead, it duplicated itself into many gods. And those gods play itself physically on its own universe. And those gods break itself down to souls. Or, well, most of the universes do. This universe, that's what this universe does. Other universes, other gods play itself out differently. But this universe does. Um, but it is God. It has all aspects of God. And I actually said this in another video. Right now, like the major laws of this universe is the yin to the yang. Other major laws of the universe could be something else. Could be karma. Could be anything. While this universe has aspects of karma in it, the major law of it is the yin to the yang, the positive to the negative, and we see that with everything. But in this God, this duplicate God that we are one. That is a duplication of everything else. Not everything else. That is a duplication of everything else. Because everything else is the same as you, and you are the same as the Godhead. But the other gods are playing itself out differently. But in this being you, in this universe, this God decided to want to forget that it was God. Just, so I want to forget. I want to forget who I am. So I'm gonna play this game with myself. And other universes are doing their thing differently, but this is how this God is doing it. And this is the only God that we know and that we'll ever know, because this is only us. And it it can play itself out differently if it chooses, I guess, in another way. But this is what it's doing right now with us. Amnesia, I guess what it is. And it gives itself this universe, this place, this hologram for it to play in. Obviously, this is a complex hologram. The atoms, it doesn't even touch, doesn't even exist, doesn't touch your body. There's so much space in between the atoms, it's ridiculous. We should be walking through one another. So this is just a complex hologram. We think we can't, but this is just a hologram. But in this process of what this God is doing, what this God likes to do is funny. Is God likes to tell on himself. For instance, like all these movies that I believe that the conscious is trying to remind itself what it is because it's fun. Just like what I'm doing now, I'm telling on itself. I'm telling what it is. I'm like, ooh, I know what you are. So I'm telling all my friends about you. But it loves that. It likes to tell on itself. It's fun to it. Because it's fun when you tell on yourself. It's fun when you tell your friends. It's in a way it likes the attention. It's funny. It doesn't, but it does. But you know what? But that's what this universe is doing. This God, this what we know. We've forgotten ourselves. But there are other gods. and they're playing themselves out differently underneath the Godhead. And with that Godhead is responsible really for us still continue to be God. All the other gods are like replicas of God, but still kind of under it. But anyway, um, so that was this kind of explanation of what's going on in a bigger sense. But I gather I can't even. I don't even want to make a comment about us being the Godhead. All I know is I took a journey one day and me trying to understand that it was funny. You know, it's funny through all this information, you do get to a point to where it tells you do know everything. It's told me that. So you know you I know everything. But on one of my journeys, I was trying to understand something. And it was like, man, this is over your head. You'll never be able to understand this. This is above your conscious level. And not even above my conscious, everybody's conscious level here on this level that we're on of remembering itself. So whether we grow into the Godhead, other than the God that we are right now in the universe, I can't tell you that. But I know we are the universe underneath the big boss, the big God, the big God. Just like in the Bible. You know, if you look at the Bible, they have lowercase g's on God. And even I think they have gods somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. But I know they have lowercase g. Wow, even as talking about this, it just starts to become clear. I wasn't even thinking about that. I guess these videos and talking to yourself are good. Wow, wow. And talking to yourself is good, even though I didn't want to talk to myself in a video, but even doing this, it still helps you to remember what you are and talking to yourself, thinking that you're talking to people. But so, yeah, even in the Bible has the big God and the small God. You ever wonder what that is? Think about it, you know, like, huh, why? Because it's the little gods, the universes. We're the little gods under the big God. Live, learn, love, and laugh. Respect.
I know they give me respect, even before walking the venue, they see it's tatted on my neck.
Mark My Words Productions.